Okay, welcome back guys. So far we have created a template driven form and also performed some basic validation. Now one problem we currently have is that the user has the liberty to submit the form even with invalid values. So let me show you what I mean. Now let me enter an invalid name ABC and let's enter an email. So rob@email.com, street is Baker Street, city is London, and then a postal code which is again invalid. So let's go with a 3-digit number instead of a 5-digit number. Now there is a small problem though. When I try to click on submit button, the HTML is going to validate the form inputs for us. So it's going to say please lengthen it to 4 characters. Now we don't want our browser or the HTML to validate the form for us. We want to do it, or we want to be in charge of the validation. So over here in the form tag, add the attribute no validate. So this is going to prevent the HTML5 validation. So now when I refresh, I'm going to add a 3-character name. Let's go with rob@email.com, and then street is Baker Street, city is London, and then again a 3-digit postal code. So now when I click on submit, if you have a look over here, I get the form values. So object name is ABC, email is rob@email.com, and the address we have city London, postal code 123, and the street is Baker Street. So we are still able to post data to the server which is invalid. Now of course you don't want this scenario. So what we can do is for this button tag, we are going to add a disabled property. So the button is going to be disabled, and when is it going to be disabled? We are going to retrieve the form.valid property from this user form. So this user form, I'm going to copy this. So not of user form dot form dot valid. So basically we are saying that if the user form is valid, we are going to not apply this disabled attribute. But if the form is invalid, we're going to make this button disabled. So when I save this and head over to the browser, so there you go. If you have a look, the submit button is disabled. Let me enter a valid value. So QWERTY, and there you go. Submit is now valid. And if I enter an email, or let's change this postal code to a 3-digit number, and there you go. It's going to pop the error message, and submit is going to be disabled. So I cannot click on submit. But when I make it a 5-digit number, I'm able to submit this. And if you head over to the console, you can have a look at the object. So we have address object, email is blank, name is whatever we have entered, and the postal code is 12345. So that is how you submit only a valid form. Now that pretty much wraps up template driven forms. So thank you guys for watching, and we will have a look at model driven forms in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.